It recognized my face.
Yep.
Some would say that's creepy.
Yeah. You have 5 faces you can store in the system here, and you don't even have to push a button.
If you were to commit a crime and try to drive away, they could just stop your car.
What's on your mind there?
I'm just saying, if you're looking for a getaway car, maybe not this one.
Okay. Facial recognition.
I'm trying to reach all the people.
Apparently, facial recognition is just for the memory seat settings there, babe, and your comfort settings. But
that's what they want you to believe.
Yeah. Hey, Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there is Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And we are in perhaps the last of its kind in a 2025 Subaru Outback in the top touring XT trim. We've been living with this vehicle for a week, and in this video, we'll tell you how it fits our family of 3. Stay tuned. All right, Holly, you've been living with this one more so than I have while I've been in Chicago for the auto show. So I'm sure you've formed several opinions of this one. But first, I must ask you, what do you think of the style on the outside of this Subaru Outback?
Well, I do like the style. It is more of your traditional style where they've veered away in recent years to more of an SUV look, typical looking SUV. But this one's more of your traditional style, and I really like this color. In fact, I told you when you said we were getting a Subaru that I hoped it was this color, and it was. So I'm very happy, although right now I can see all the dust on it, so I'm not sure. It's
Let me get
great
the actual name of it. It is, there we go, Cosmic Blue Pearl. Does it remind you of another tall wagon in blue with brown interior that we had recently? Perhaps the vehicle you road tripped to Austin in? Does this remind you of that Crown at all?
No.
No?
I mean, I guess kind of on the inside.
Yeah.
But I like this one better.
No, okay.
And I liked this one does not look as much like a wagon as the other one did.
Okay.
Like with the square back.
That's really what I wanted to get to, because they really are the only 2 station wagons on the market that aren't like a high-end German product.
Yeah.
This and the Toyota Crown
I did like
Signia.
driving the Crown too. It was nice driving it. But I like the look of this one better.
Yeah. And then what are your thoughts moving to the inside here?
I really like the inside.
Yeah, the brown, the Nappa leather seat. They're heated, they're ventilated. They have 2-person memory, though there's a feature that actually has more than that, because what happened when you got in after I got in this one?
It recognized my face.
Yep. So you have 5 faces.
Some would say that's creepy.
Yeah. You have 5 faces you can store in the system here, and you don't even have to push a button. If you were to commit
a crime and try to drive away, they could just stop your car.
What's on your mind there?
I'm just saying, if you're looking for a getaway car, maybe not this one.
Okay. Facial recognition.
I'm trying to reach all the people.
Apparently, facial recognition is just for the memory seat settings there, babe, and your comfort settings. But
that's what they want you to believe.
Yeah. 2 hardwired buttons over there for memory settings. But how comfortable are these seats?
They're comfortable.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of seat time.
Yep. Back to the design. Thoughts on the design in here? There's a lot of gloss black. Here.
Yeah, but when you say a lot,
I mean, we have seen worse.
I've seen worse.
The Audi we just got out of is everywhere.
Yeah, and this is kind of like in, I mean, yeah, you got it right here. I don't know. It hasn't bothered me as much as other cars.
You know what I think is cool?
What do you think is cool back there, Tucker?
Now, on the back of the seats, there are 2 places you can put stuff.
Yeah, 2 levels of map pockets. Really cool, huh? And the bottom one has a small place for cell phones and a big place for tablets.
Oh.
Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Any other thoughts in here, storage-wise, Holly? There's a little storage cubby you can't see over here.
I do not have one of those.
No.
There's not a lot of little cubbies up here.
Really? I've got a shelf here. There's
well, you've got
phone
that.
place
You
there.
have a shelf there.
Yes.
And then this is just for phones.
Yeah.
It's not like I could put my makeup right here. Where do I put my lipstick?
In your two-tiered?
Nope.
No? Too shallow? Too deep?
Yep. Too shallow and too deep. I need to just be able to.
What about?
I can put it in this little hole right here.
Right here?
You can't put it right there.
Huh?
I mean, I can, but it's gonna make noise.
Okay. Interesting.
That's why I'm lipstickless.
That's why.
That's why.
Not the fact that you've been fighting the crowd this week while I've been gone. No. Okay.
Not that.
Tucker, what are your thoughts of the back seat back there besides the backs of the front seats having storage places? Do you have plenty of room?
Yes, but I would have even more room if more was sitting behind me.
In front of you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Typically have more room behind Mommy, but what would now be a good time to talk about, Tucker?
Putting in my child safety seat.
And then we'll talk a little rear storage. So here we are, point of view yet again. I did want to show you getting into the back doors. It is a very welcoming space back here. Plenty of room behind myself, but we'll go ahead and climb in. Really do like the laser cut all-weather floor mats here that provide a little extra protection from mud or whatever Subaru adventure you get into. We do have dual level mat pockets back here, which I like. One big one, cell phone, tablet holder. Very nice, very convenient. You can see we do have some additional power ports back here. We have heated outboard seats that are 2-stage. We have air vents on the back of the center console, which I like. You already saw the center armrest that doesn't flop all the way down to the bottom. And I will show you right here the lever for the recline as I pull it, and it reclines about 1 inch, so it is a much more comfortable seating position. I like that a lot, but we're going to sit it back upright before we bring in Tucker's child safety seat. So we've got some nice amenities back here. No handle here, but we do have a handle way back here. So, and not really a big vehicle in need of a handle right there. Just thought I'd call it out. As we do climb out, you can see we've got Tucker's Graco Extend-A-Fit child safety seat. We'll go ahead and bring that in and recline it for its rear facing situation. You can see plenty of room that I don't need to move the front seat forward. I do want to show you exactly what that front seat looks like in its current position, so you can see plenty of room up here. I'll go ahead and climb in, sit down, very comfortable here. So this would be a very good vehicle for young families with rear facing car seats. You can see we got a little bit of storage here, which we talked about, a little bit of storage down here, and some other various different things up front here. So very nice, and all the materials are very nice. But we'll go around to the back seat now and turn the car seat around and put it in its front facing format. But before I move it around too much, you can see we do have lower latch points on both outboard seats. We have a single one here in the center, so you are going to have to borrow from another side or use this roof mounted seat belt to install it there in the center. These are hidden underneath these covers, but I'm going to do my best to fold down. You can see we've got some Velcro here, but now they are very well exposed, and I can bring Tucker's child seat on around to install it. We'll drop that top tether back behind the seat, give myself a little bit of slack, but given just how wide open these are, very easy to line up and attach and get them in. Now with the vehicle's car-like ride height, should be very easy to tighten down and get into place. So there you have it for that. We'll go ahead and close the door, come around to the back hatch. You can see a very nice rear end design. Really love the blue. You know Holly does as well. Bet she really likes that pink license plate too. Opening the back hatch, we have tons of space back here and some very neat features. So we've got this roller shade that you can lift up and have in this higher position, still shielding everything underneath it from prying eyes when the lift gate is shut. Or you can pull it down into this lower position, which makes a little more sense for level items, or then you can just roll it out of the way completely. You can drop that back behind there And now you can see we've got top tethers all the way across, tons of space here, so much so that I am gonna have to crawl in just a little bit to come in and attach the top tether here. Yep, I'm gonna have to climb over the bumper and get into the vehicle. Sorry for all the grunting, but yeah, this is a little unfortunate. And then you can see here we are pinching the seat back with that top tether. So not ideal long-term having a child seat in there, but just something to keep an eye on if you have a car seat in for any length of time. I will note I've got a couple of fold-down bag hooks. We have a couple of D-rings back here and a little storage pocket there on that side, but not over here thanks to the Harman Kardon sound system. So a few different amenities back here. We can fold those seat backs down to expand our cargo space with a latch on both sides. But you can see we have a 60-40 seat back, and unfortunately Tucker's car seat is taking up the majority of that seat back. And then one last thing, underneath the load floor here, we do have a little bit of additional space down here. You've got your tools and your jack for changing a flat. All that is hidden neatly under the cargo cover, again with our all-weather mat back here. Then when you want to close it, I'm 5'10", you can see it's just above my head, but we've got power buttons right there to close it and lock it. We also have some downward facing lights here. So if you want to, camp or have an adventure back at the back of your Subaru Outback, you can absolutely light everything down underneath that lifted tailgate. So tons of rear storage back there, more than behind the third row of a Chevy Tahoe. So like 37 cubic feet of space. And then you have the latches back there to fold the seat down. So 75 cubic feet of space, like tons of space.
Is the Tahoe 3 rows?
Tahoe is 3 row.
Yeah.
So plenty of space back there and latches so that you can fold the seat down from back there. So really SUV-like utility here in this tall wagon. Now we just passed a
lot of food.
a landmark here in Tyler. But yeah, tons of space back there. I keep referring to this being a tall wagon and that crown signia because, as I mentioned in the intro, rumor has it that the 2026 model is going to be a more traditional boxy SUV.
Yes.
And a lot of these Subaru faithful cried foul when they updated the Forester, said it looked like a Ford or it looked like a Honda. Well, we're going to see that happen here to the Outback. So if you really like this one,
it is a little disappointing. I feel like years from now, well, not even years from now. I mean, they're already popular cars. But I feel like years from now, we're going to see a heritage Subaru come back and it's going to be this body style. Yeah. Like, I don't think anybody's going to heritage the new style.
Yeah.
Because it's not unique. That's what makes it unique, is the body style.
Yep.
Is different than anything else on the road. And now it's just going to blend in, which is really disappointing. I did pass one of the newer style Subarus when we've had this one, and I was like, what's that SUV? How interesting. Wait, it's a Subaru? Womp womp.
For a boutique brand, yes, they are trying to move more mainstream to have a wider appeal. But yeah, they're losing some of their identity in the process.
You're losing what makes you special. And, have some lines that are more of a mainstream appeal, but then have some trims that aren't.
I've got to ask you, thoughts on the gauge cluster?
It's not all digital.
It's all analog.
It's all analog, which I like.
Yeah, I was like, I thought that was a gimme.
That's what you were feeding me into.
No, yeah, it was that you liked the analog gauge cluster because they just showed off at the Chicago Auto Show that I came back from their new digital gauge cluster. So they're moving that direction. And of course, it was on the Forester. So, but big tablet style screen here. Do you like that? Do you not like it? Does it work?
It's worked really well for me.
Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we'll come back to interior stuff because we're turning on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas. Tucker, how's your wobbly head?
It's a little wobbly.
A little wobbly? Holly, thoughts?
pretty smooth.
Yeah.
The ride here has been pretty smooth.
I've been very impressed in my time with
the
this one.
biggest one.
Yeah, here comes the biggest one.
Handled really well.
Does have something to do with the fact that it's got 18-inch wheels with some decent sidewall on the tires. So, like, there's actually a lot of rubber helping to cushion some of the impact on this, in addition to the suspension. But yeah, rides very well. I've been impressed. You want to know my synopsis of this before we get to yours?
Okay.
Supremely inoffensive. Everything about this car is supremely inoffensive.
It's not a compliment.
It is when you think about it. I mean, it does everything you want it to do without being offensive. I mean, it does absolutely everything I ask of it to do.
Tucker and I were very, very, very disappointed.
Oh, yeah?
That it did not come with a puppy.
Well, yes. You got to go to the auto shows for that. But, my apologies there. What are your thoughts actually driving this thing around? What is visibility like for you?
It's been supremely inoffensive.
Oh boy! And then
the visibility has been good.
Yeah, we do have the rear view camera mirror. Tucker, what's a feature of this rear view mirror that you noticed?
It has the compass.
Yeah, there's a compass built in. Tucker really likes telling what direction we're going.
Yeah.
But good visibility.
Nice. Good visibility.
You've got the blind spot lights that flash at you if you put your blinker on. And
lots of safety features we haven't talked about.
Eyesight cameras watching you to make sure you're paying attention.
But not annoyingly so. Not over.
Yeah.
The brake thing has been a little aggressive.
Yeah, we have a steep driveway that fools most vehicles
into thinking we're having a head-on collision.
Yeah, so there is that. But,
and something different about this car than other cars with that feature, that brake, is for some reason you can't normally press the brake down further and it'll release that, and this one doesn't. You have to like push it. I've even like put it in park and put it back in reverse. It's the only thing that I've been able, which feels unsafe, to get it to stop doing that is to press the gas.
Yep.
Which feels unsafe.
Yeah. Otherwise, what's it been like driving around town? Power?
I have really enjoyed driving this car.
Yeah. Doesn't feel underpowered or anything? Big, slow, sluggish?
No.
Have you felt the transmission like at all?
The automatic start-stop.
Yeah. Which I see you've already turned off.
Oh yeah, it's aggressive.
Yeah. But
all the Subaru's automatic start-stop are aggressive. No, I've had zero issues. I like this car.
It's supremely inoffensive.
It's supremely inoffensive.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very pleasant place to be.
I like it more than supremely inoffensive.
So do I. But yeah, it's just, there's not a lot of drama, which is a good thing. There's not a lot of, I don't know.
But let's talk fuel efficiency, because we've got 20.7 here.
Yes, which is down from what you were getting. You were getting 21 plus, but I was idling while filming my reviews this morning.
So you ruined.
Yes. Rated at 22 city, 29 highway, 25 combined. You ready to talk price? Shall I hand this back to Tucker?
Sure.
All right, T-Man.
There is no head-up display. So
nope, there is not. Very bottom.
So if you had more than one driver registered in your system,
as we do now, so you could.
So you would set it through. So for driver 3 and 4, you would set it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, that's great.
Yeah. So you can have
especially if you're like
drivers.
Teenage drivers.
Yeah. Guesses on price. This is, I'll tell you, tippy top trim. Everything on it that you can get on it, like.
Nappa leather.
Yeah.
I mean, even this is like squishy and stuff. It's all like very well made.
Yeah. Which is saying a lot, because Subaru is a boutique brand. Most brands are like a conglomeration. You've got Toyota and Lexus that are together. You've got General Motors. They have 4 brands. But Subaru is Subaru. They partner with Toyota, but they're a boutique brand.
Interesting. Okay, you got it, T-Man? 48.
Lower.
Oh, Okay.
Something tells me there's a Subaru in our future.
43.
Higher.
45.
Lower.
Just go ahead and tell her.
44.
44.33.1.
$44,331 as this one is equipped.
It's really nice.
Yeah. $44,331.
I like it. I think it's worth it.
That $1, it always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
With such a weird number.
$1.
So now knowing the price, living with it as you have, knowing that you can store a bunch of faces in here with seat profiles and things like that. It's only really missing head-up display. It's only really missing in the back seat built-in sunshades, but he doesn't use them that much to begin with.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a panoramic sunroof, but
that's okay.
no, there's not.
No,
It does have reclining back
has
seats.
Plenty of space in the back. And did you mention in the back the hard lining?
No? Well, yeah.
Which I liked.
Yeah. That along with the all-weather floor mats are an add-on.
I like that. Oh, they're an add-on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like them both. Yeah, I like it. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, there
it's
you
a
have
comfortable ride. Like it.
Supremely inoffensive.
Better. Better.
And on that note, if you want to know more from Holly, go find her on Facebook and Instagram at Female Consumer. You can find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it. Everything is at GT Garage Talk. Or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. If you want to know more from Tucker, we will link his new YouTube channel down in the video description. But as for us, until next time, Gearheads.
Bye.
Bye.